Hello everybody, welcome to another video. It's going to be a slightly interesting one, as I wanted to do this video unscripted to generally talk about some of my experiences and maybe my own definition of escapism. Well, escapism can be generalized to the want to escape maybe some unpleasant realities or something that's going on with your life. Now, in my childhood, I used escapism for my hobbies, be it video games, because I could escape into whole other realities and just run away from what was going on at the time and how it was affecting me. In general, I don't know if that was exactly the best decision of my life, but it was definitely a decision. Now, I don't use escapism, on my games anymore. I don't need it. And I realized that maybe a year or so ago. But I did it for almost 18 years. And it was to escape the stress of, where I was living before and what was going on. It could be that I was trying to use video games to maybe make my own kind of reality within them. I would very often kind of make my own games or modes in them, and I loved to create. So I would make my own maps or little mini games with me and my brother that we would just kind of play and decide on the rules or whatever. Be it like in one game, hit a box to this destination or whatever. One of the ones I specifically remember and still do is a little game we call Sharks on Halo Reach specifically, because we have a custom map on it, which you've already seen some footage of. And essentially one person gets in a Banshee, the other person just has a plasma pistol, and the Banshee person rushes at, the person on the ground to try and splatter him. While the person with the plasma pistol just full charges and tries to basically knock the Banshee out, like either destroy it over many shots or just kind of knock it off into the ocean with the big opening. Now, usually you have to time it really well to knock it into the ocean, but it was a fun little game. And I would often try to, make these worlds or make whatever in games to maybe gain a little control over what I had at the time, which basically all I had was my games and my love for game design and everything else. What I didn't realize is, looking back on what I've created within them after not needing them to escape anymore, I feel lonely. There's a specific ambiance within each thing that I've created within those games. And when I go back not needing the escape anymore, all I feel is emptiness, loneliness. I can basically feel what I felt back then, but with an outside perspective. And while making them, you don't realize that. Or at least, I didn't. I didn't realize that it was a coping mechanism, or I was using it to escape, or any of that. But when I came back, all of it came to light. And I believe escapism is a good thing, but I was using it really badly. I would escape into literally anything. Books, games, my own imagination, anything that I could do to leave where I was. And at that point, it was unhealthy. I didn't realize it was unhealthy, of course. I didn't realize I was coping with something. In fact, back then, I didn't even realize that I was going through something. But when I came back, I realized all of that, and it's just interesting, to say the least, that it takes so much time for you to realize something that you were going through. All in all, I do not regret, using it to escape. I just wish I could have realized that it was a coping mechanism sooner, so then I could attempt to fix that problem. But now knowing it and being able to fix it and having a creative outlet such as YouTube to kind of help me through that process, I'm really grateful for. And I thank everyone who takes the time to listen. So, thanks for stopping by. It means a lot to me. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.